is going on, everybody? It's Rob from Epic Arrow, and I'm coming to you from dreary Ohio from the inside of my car. Now, I know what you're probably thinking. This is one of those douchey guru videos that I don't have time for anyone or anything, and the only time I can do anything is in my car, but I know. But secretly, I've really wanted to shoot one of these. So, what I want to talk about today is mindset. Now, when you're starting and running a business, I think mindset comes down to 3 letters, and they are L, P, and E. But before I get to those, I want to talk about the mental toughness it takes to run a business. If you're a person that anytime you try to learn something new and it starts to get a little difficult, you just give up, then running a business is not for you. And that doesn't make you a bad person or that you're unworthy to run a business, but there's going to be so many obstacles on a daily basis. And if you look at these obstacles as the end of your business, instead of just looking at them and just, okay, here's an obstacle, what's the solution, implement the solution and move on, then running a business may not be for you, because this is more of a marathon than a sprint. And what I mean by that is there is no get-rich-quick scheme to any business. I know people, your email boxes get all of these messages like, this college kid made $7 million in 5 minutes, no experience needed, blah, blah, blah. It's all a bunch of BS. And they all know it. It's just a plea to get you to click through and buy something that you do not need. And talking about that, the next thing you need is you need focus. There's something in this industry called shiny object syndrome. And it's when someone sends you an email and you decide that this is the next best thing. You know, you might be getting into affiliate marketing because you got an affiliate marketing email. And then you start doing that for a couple months and it doesn't really pan out the way you thought it would. So you give up, and then you get another email that's, oh, well, Facebook marketing is the next thing. And this piece of software is going to make you $10,000 in 2 minutes. All you got to do is hit a button. There is no push button system out there that's going to make you money. And you need to stay away from the shiny object syndrome, which a lot of people suffer from. You need to focus on one thing and give it a good college try. All right, so I'm done ranting. So let's move on to the 3 letters I talked about. L is the first one, and it stands for learning. You need to learn and understand the basics of what you're getting into. And in this course, we are going to go over the basics. Now, there are some advanced tactics, but you need to get the basics underneath your belt first. So go through this course and learn the basics of search engine optimization. The next thing is strategy. Once you've learned the basics, you need to learn to plan, which is my second letter of P. You just can't go out and throw everything at the wall all willy-nilly and think that oh, well, if I implement this, then it's definitely going to work and I won't forget to do anything, so I don't need to strategize. No, you need to sit down and you need to plan out your attack. Now, what I do is I use checklists and Excel, or I use numbers. It's Max version of Excel. But you need to plan out, and I'm going to give you these things throughout the course. You need to plan your attack. That way, you implement everything and you don't forget anything. And the last thing is E, or execute. You need to go out and execute whatever plan you're putting forth. Or whatever strategy you have, you need to go out and execute. And this is one thing I see a lot of people not doing. They suffer from what in the industry is called analysis paralysis. And they try to learn, and they never go out and execute anything. Now, my suggestion is, as you go through this course, take all of these lessons and start to do them. One thing that I do when I'm learning is I have 2 computer screens, and I'll keep the videos up and be watching the videos, and then I'll be executing or taking action on whatever they've talked about. So don't just sit around. It's great to know all the theory in the world, but until you start executing and putting into action that theory, you're not really doing anything. And one of the best ways to learn anything is to go out and execute it. Because guess what? If you make a mistake, that's probably the best lesson you've ever learned. And I want you to start looking at mistakes instead of just a mistake or a failure as a lesson. It showed you how to not do anything. And I guarantee as you go through and you make mistakes, you're going to make mistakes on some things and you're going to get some things right. So as you go, you're going to be getting these little tidbits right, and it's going to start working, and you're going to find out what not to do. And as soon as you combine all those little tidbits of info and lessons that you've gotten back, once you start putting those all into action, that's when you're going to start making money. And I see so many people quit right before they're about to make money because, oh, nothing ever works, and I should just move on to something else, and I'm going to try something else. Affiliate marketing didn't work. I'm going to try, or SEO didn't work. I'm going to try Facebook marketing. Oh, okay, Facebook marketing didn't work. Now I'm going to try to find Pinterest. And what happens is you become a jack of all trades, but a master of none. So let's go back through these. Learn, you need to learn, but there's a fine line between learning and taking action, so don't suffer from analysis paralysis. Just get the basics and then go out there and take action. And then there's planning. So when you learn, strategize how you're going to launch the website, how you're going to launch a new product. After you've done that, go out and execute on the plan. And look, I understand that when you're planning something out, I don't want you to go out and write a 1,000-page business plan. I want you to have a high arcing overview of what you're doing. And then when the plan doesn't work out exactly how you thought it would, and it's not going to, trust me, then modify it and change it and make it work for you. Anything that pops up, stop seeing it as the end of your business or, oh my God, this is it. I can't go any further. When a problem presents itself, find the solution, implement the solution, and move on. If you can't do that, then you're not going to be able to run a business. But anyways, I'm pulling back up to my house. I want to thank you guys for watching the video. Keep these things in mind. Oh, one last thing I wanted to talk about. I read a book a while ago. It's by MJ DeMarco. It's called The Millionaire Fast Lane. And it sounds like another hyped up guru style book, but I implore you, go to Amazon, pick up The Millionaire Fast Lane by MJ DeMarco. Read that book. It will change the way you think about business. Guaranteed. So that's it. I'm done ranting. The next video is I'm going to start the SEO course. Oh, hey. Thanks for sticking around to the end. To start the SEO course, click on the video below.